Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Aditya Iyer. I'm the co-founder of NeoTrader, and I'm really happy and excited to be coming out today morning to do yet another session on how we can trade using NeoTrader in the live market. We did a market analysis session last evening, right, where we created our watch list and we created a list of stocks that we are going to use in the market today. And today, right now, we are going to go into the market, we are going to go into NeoTrader, and we are going to see how we can trade, right? So first up, before I can begin, I would request you to please hit yes on the chat if you can hear my voice, and please hit yes on the chat if you can see the screen clearly. All right, just do that for me, ladies and gentlemen, and we will begin today's webinar. Also, please do note that yesterday's YouTube video would already be there in our channel, and in case you have logged in today, definitely also watch yesterday's video later on. Okay, after today's session, go back and watch yesterday's session as well, because today is more or less a continuation of that. In case you have not attended yesterday, that's absolutely no problem, right? You can continue today. Okay, Anand Gokhale says yes. Thank you, Anand. Yes, and with that, let us begin with our session. Okay, so yes, the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to analyze the market. And when it comes to analyzing the market, what are the first thing that we will do? We will analyze the Nifty, right? So the first 15 minutes of the market is gone by. So let us go in and see what was in store in the market in the first 15 minutes. So let me go and let me pick up from yesterday's Nifty chart, right? When we were, when we were discussing yesterday evening, I showed how this particular zone on top is acting like a resistance for the Nifty on the daily chart, and we saw that multiple candles have gone and has faced supply in these levels. Yeah, and today also it has been no different. The Nifty more or less is flat, right? I'd say it's flat. It's neither up or neither down. It's just pretty much flat. If I go to the Bank Nifty, yeah, Bank Nifty seems slightly better off than the Nifty. But again, I can see that the moving average band, it is coming and it is touching the moving average band, and we are finding a small body over here, right? So, when we find like small body candles at an important resistance point, it is a sign of caution. So the first thing that needs to happen is we will need to see this particular moving average band being breached. So this candle here should tomorrow or day after go up above this here. Only when that happens, we can sort of surmise that the trend is changing. And similarly, when I go to the Nifty, I don't see that happening, right? I don't see that happening too much, because more or less the trend will continue sideways. But one good thing that I'm seeing is when I go to the RSI, what I find is that I saw from oversold, it came up. It has taken support at 40 and it is moving ahead. So this particular pattern that I'm seeing in the RSI is a little encouraging for the Nifty and the market, but overall the trend needs to do much more for us to see an uptick. All right. So let us go to the dashboard and see what is happening here. If I go to the dashboard here, I can see that although the broader Nifty FNO universe, there seems to be slightly more bullishness. Yeah. And if I go and change this to open, right? If I go and change this to open here, I can see that the entire scenario is changing. See, when I saw it from close, okay, when I saw this whole thing from close, it looked like the market was bullish and there are more number of bullish stocks, right? And when I change this thing to open here, see the difference here. See, you saw that? Yeah. So what does this indicate? What this indicates is that maybe there were a few stocks that maybe gapped up, but the moment the market or these stocks opened higher, we've seen some profit booking in these stocks. Now, why is that happening? Because as I discussed yesterday evening, and I showed you guys many, different data points that we analyze, that the overall trend in the market is still on the negative side, right? The longer trend in the market is still bearish. Because of that, what is happening is that the moment anyone is seeing little bit of profits, they're booking out. Okay, and if you look at this particular dashboard, you will find something similar, right? And I can see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stocks here, and 6 stocks over here. All right, and the rest everything is in the the flat area. Now let me do this for the Nifty and see what we will find. All right, so I will go here. I will choose Nifty 50. And let me see what happens when I choose Nifty 50. Yes, I see something limited. Oh my God, Davis Lab is continuing its fall. Coal India also is negative. Only one stock, Apollo Hospital, is in positive. Yeah. And 2 stocks in negative. Rest, everything else is flat. Yeah, that's what we saw, right? Even when we opened the chart and saw, we saw that the Nifty was flat. But when you have a look at the dashboard now, it's giving a far more clear indication that the Nifty is flat. Let us go and see it for the Bank Nifty now. Let us go here and choose Nifty Bank. And when I choose Nifty Bank, again, the whole, I can't see any dark green or dark red over here. Almost everything here is flat. I can see AU Bank is the leading stock, and AU Bank by no way is a leader of the Bank Nifty, right? When we see it for the index, what we need to see is we need to look for sector leaders like HDFC Bank, Kotak Bank, which have a very heavy weight on the index, right? But if I look at HDFC Bank and Kotak Bank, they are flat, right? So unless these big heavy weighted stocks sort of pick up, we will not see too much movement on the index, right? So Nifty Bank also a bit flat. Again, when I go to the Nifty also, I can see that HDFC is moved to 1%, but all the other heavyweight stocks like HDFC Bank, Kotak Bank, Reliance is very flat, right? Bajaj Finance, TCS, all of these stocks are flat, right? So it is very important to come every morning here and check out the heavy weighted stocks of the Nifty and heavy weighted stocks of the Bank Nifty and see how these guys are performing. If these guys are not leading the index, if they are not leading the market, then it is very difficult for the market to get up, right? So overall, we are finding it our thing flat. But now what we'll see is we've got an overall picture of the whole market, right? Let us have a look at the sectors once quickly. Let us go to the sector view and have a look here. I see that energy sector, FMCG sector is showing some bit of actions. Metals is showing some negativity. Pharma is showing some action, right? But it's a bit mixed. So FMCG, energy, metals and pharma. Everything else is flat. Okay, so action हो रहा है तो like यहाँ पे ही हो रहा है. Let me go up and let me choose open here. If I choose open and let me go down, see FMCG में क्या है? Jubilant Food, Balrampur Chini and Nestle. All of these are not moved much. The stock that's moving is Jubilant Food. The stocks that's losing the most is Bata, Asian Paints, and Berger Paint. Okay, and then you have your pharma stocks. We are seeing some, I think, short covering in the pharma space in some of the names that have been falling for a few days. But of course, Davis Lab is not seeing any sort of respite. Constant selling is continuing in Davis, right? IT, no change. What was the other sector? Metals. Now again, fresh selling we can see in metals, right? So another area for us to focus on. Okay, so we've got an eye on the market. We've got an eye on the stocks. What do we do next now? Let us go and see how we can find our particular trade. But before that, once we will go to the stock analyzer page and we will have a look at Nifty once again, right? We saw the daily chart of Nifty. Let us go and analyze the intraday movement of the Nifty. And when I go to the stock analyzer, I'm seeing this for the Nifty. I can see day change 0.18 flat, not much movement. And you can see this thing here is on neutral. And the reversal trend exhaustion dial is also on neutral, so which is further corroborating the fact that the momentum is not in place. Pivot range P to S1, right? What does this mean? It is between pivot to S1, P to R1 is like the no trade zone. Yeah. If I go to the intraday chart of the Nifty over here, what I have kept here is the Fibonacci pivot points. All right, I hope you people it is visible here. R1 is here and S1 level is here. Yeah, and you can see that it is sort of trading between these two levels, which is more or less like the flat zone. So not much action coming from the Nifty and the Bank Nifty as well. So now finally, let us move to the stocks. And when we move to the stocks, where is the first place we will look at? Let us start from the, let us start from Fibonacci pivots page. All right. Let us go here to this page called Fibonacci pivots. Right. Now earlier I explained to you about S1 and R1. Right. Okay. So what happens in this Fibonacci pivots page is that it sort of lists down all the stocks that are between pivot to R1 or pivot to S1, R1 to R2, S2, R2 to R3, and so on. It is sort of listing all of those down, right? As I explained in the chart earlier, P to R1, P to S1 is flat zone. We want to look for all of those stocks that are broken above R1 for bullish and broken below S1 for bearish. Let us go and find those stocks now, right? If I go here, I can see there are many stocks here, many stocks here. All right, but what did we do yesterday to make our work easier? We created a watch list, didn't we not? What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go here. I'm not going to see this for the whole universe. I'm going to go and I'm going to select my watch list. Yes. And I'm only going to see what happened in my watch list, and I find that all of these stocks and many stocks from my watch list have already started showing some movement. Yes, so I can see that Syngene, Shree Cement, LTI, Asian Paint, Adani Port, UPL, Adani Enterprise, Tata. So all of these stocks are here, right? So I found that these 6 stocks are fallen below S1. I will go and check the charts of these 6 stocks. But over here, what did I see? I will start from the sectors. When I went to the sector view page, I saw that the IT sector was weak. Pharma was there. Okay, pharma, IT and metals, right? These were weak. Can I see any metal name over here? No, I can't see any metal name. Can I see pharma name here? Yes, one pharma name Syngene. Can I see an IT name? Yes, LTI. And I saw that the miscellaneous section was also negative. So Asian Paint. All right. So the first 3 stocks that I'm going to check is going to be Asian Paint, LTI, and Syngene. Granules is also a pharma company, but if I see here that Syngene has all three green red dots, and Granules only has 2 red dots. So this entire LTI, Asian Paints and Syngene, ये वाला हम लोग पहले जाके देखते हैं. If I see here, I have already put up Fibonacci pivots. Let me make it a little thicker. Okay, so it becomes easier for you all to see. So you can see this is R1, this is S1. The first stock I will write is Syngene, right? Here I can see that I have already gotten a sell signal in Syngene. It is broken below S1 with a long body candle and given a close below that. Next is Asian Paint. So let us look at Asian Paint. I find something similar in Asian Paint, right? Over here I already got my confirmation to sell, and I can see that the overall sector also is down and crude price also has gone up today. So multiple things that are in favor of Asian Paints. The next stock was LTI, right? LTI IT sector was down, and I can see just about now I have got a fresh sell signal in LTI. So all of these things. So how do you action this? You can take a short below S1. You can either take S2 and S3 as your targets. You can keep R1 as stop loss. In this particular case, R1 is too far. So let me look at the pivot point. All right. The pivot is over here. I can choose pivot as my stop loss as well. And suppose if you're feeling that even this pivot point stop loss is too far for you, you don't want to take such a big stop loss, you can keep it below the over here. You can see this like long body candle here. You can keep it below the low of that. So the targets and stop loss always has to be based on your own risk reward, right? Because everyone's affordability is different, right? A person who has 10 crore or 15 crore capital can afford a very big stop loss. A person with 10 or 15,000 capital can only afford a small stop loss. So depending on your affordability, set your stop loss. But as per the methodology, as per technical analysis rules, your stop loss should either be above the day's pivot or above R1. All right. So that is that. So you can see here that it is gone below S2 as well. Adani Ports, UPL, Adani Enterprises, Shree Cement. So another thing, right? When you have like a stock that where you know doesn't move much, right? You should be a little careful. Like compared to Shree Cement, Adani Ports, I know that Adani Ports moves much better. UPL moves much better than Shree Cement, right? So I will have a look at UPL first. And let me go to UPL here and let me look at UPL, and I can see that UPL has already broken below S2, and now your target will be the S3 level. It is really easy to do. You don't even need to look at the chart. I'm just showing you in the chart so that it becomes easy for you guys. Like for example, S2 and S3, all you do here is you just go to this tab called levels, right? And once you are at this levels tab, you just write UPL. And once you write UPL, you will see that you are getting all of these levels over here, like, you know, S1, S2, S3, S4, etc. Right? So pretty easy, pretty simple. Don't really need to do much. Yeah. Yes. So that is how it is done. Okay, Anand Gokhale, CH Srinivas, Sadhu Nafridi, Lakshmi, Rajesh Thakur. I hope all of you guys are getting what I'm showing. Yeah, so far. Now again, I'm going to come back to the dashboard and I'm going to come back to and put it on open. And what I find that the negativity has increased, right? Earlier there were 6 stocks in dark green. Now there are only 4 here. And if I place my mouse, I find that 12 stocks have gone in dark red. So earlier I explained to you people how that once the market is opening, the selling is beginning. And this is further evidence. In 10 minutes more, the pace of selling has increased. Yeah. Yes, Vinayagam, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah. So abhi 15 stocks ho gaya. See, it was 12 1 second back, it has gone to 15. So there is some fresh selling that is happening. Yes, Dr. Lakshmi, how are you? Good to see you in the session after a long time. Okay, now I am going to the intraday page, right? On the intraday page, you are going to get a lot of trades that you're seeing here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and change this to high, right? Because I want to see more trades. If you want to see even more trades, you can choose to all. But if you choose all, way too many trades will come, right? But I think high is like is enough for today. Now, okay, I can see that there are many trades that will be generated now. But since today is a bearish day, I want to look for short signals. And I want to choose my bearish watch list and see whether any trade came. No. There is no trade that has come today from my bearish list. So I don't want to take anything from this page today. Again, from my bullish list, I got a short trade in ITC. All right. Okay. Remember one thing, ITC was in my bullish list and ITC is in an uptrend. Okay. Today it was maybe in a downtrend, so we got a short trade in ITC. But because the overall trade, the overall trend in ITC is still up, you know, you can always choose, and it was in your bullish list, you can always choose whether you want to take this short trade or you want to ignore it, right? So once you sort of start doing all of these analysis like you're doing right now, right? That like I'm showing you now, you can sort of, you know, avoid the bad trades. You know, you can sort of, you know, handpick the good trades. You can do all of these things. See, everything cannot be made ready-made. Okay, certain things आपको ready-made मिल सकता है, but आपको अगर market में सही में ऊपर जाना है, you want to improve as a trader, improve as an analyst, आपको खुद का analysis करना ही पड़ेगा. There is no two ways about it. The method that I'm giving you, the framework that I'm showing you right now, ये आपका काम बहुत easy कर लेगा, and in a very easy way you can do this daily. इसमें बहुत कुछ मेहनत नहीं है. If you see कल का video, right, in 10 to 15 minutes we prepared this particular watch list. Spend 15 minutes a day in the evening or in the morning before market opens. उसके बाद you just follow it this way. You will cut out all the noise that is in the market and you will only focus on the good stuff. All right, that was that. And next let us go to the expert alerts page. ठीक है, अभी expert alerts page में we'll see that what do we see now on expert alerts. We find that bullish stocks इतना है, ठीक है, यहाँ पे bearish stocks इतना सारा है यहाँ पे. Again, it is giving an indication of which way the trend in the market is going. If so many stocks are bearish and only so many stocks are bullish, that again is telling us that the trend in the market is down. We should continuously look for short signals. All right. So let me go down. I can see ये open high, open low है, ये सबका सब है. तो ये all of this is bullish. But since trend is down, let me choose bearish, right? And I don't want to see so much. So let me go here. All right. So let me go. And let me choose my watch list bearish. And what do I see here? I can see L&T Finance. यहाँ पे मुझे L&T Finance दिख रहा है. प्राइस एक्शन अडानी एंटरप्राइज दिख रहा है. बॉलिंगर बैंड कट में भी अडानी एंटरप्राइज, ADX का भी अडानी एंटरप्राइज. ओके, सो अडानी एंटरप्राइज ऑल्सो इन S1 to S2 में भी था. तो लेट अस गो एंड चेक द चार्ट ऑफ अडानी एंटरप्राइजेस. And I can see that it is giving a really good down move. So you can see how it was caught. Like यहाँ पे था, like यहाँ पे था, like यहाँ पे था. So it is an indication that that is a stock that you need to look at. So what happens here is that it guides you. If you create a watch list, right, it will sort of guide you properly on what stock you need to see. You know exactly what chart you need to open. I will give you an example now. Say you are not having a watch list, all right? Like what would have happened? You would have maybe chosen Nifty 500. You will see so many stocks. See this. You will see there are so many stocks over here. Okay, you don't want so many stocks. You will go and do Nifty FNO, but still see the number of stocks here. Right, but once the moment I choose my watch list, bearish watch list, I clearly got my, it just cut out all the noise and I know exactly now what to focus on. And if I go up, I can see here that Syngene, Shree Cement, Adani Port, UPL, Adani Enterprises, MCX, LTI, and Asian Paint. I can only go and look at the charts of all of these stocks, right, that I'm seeing over here. So यहाँ पे है. These stocks I can focus on and I'll only go and see those chart. Yes, Srinivas. Yeah. How to look at Nifty chart? Rajesh, I already covered that in the beginning, right? You can, just go back in the video later on and you will see that I have already covered that. So you just rewind a little bit, you will find it. All right. Next, so let us go to the EOD page. I explained to you guys yesterday what is EOD, right? EOD page is based on the price action of the daily chart and all of this is yesterday's data. What I want to see is EOD follow through. Anything has come in EOD follow through? No, nothing has come here in potential reversal. There is nothing, right? I can see Adani Enterprise here also. Previous week we already saw in the earlier page. And L&T Finance is open high, open low. All right. So nothing in terms of potential reversal here. Okay, you can see L&T Finance has come. There it is. Yeah. It is open high, open low. And it is moving sideways after that. Important to see that it is not yet broken its S1 level over here. ये दिख रहा है यहाँ पे उसका जो S1 का level है, it is not broken that. The moment it sort of breaks that S1 level that you are seeing on the screen here, it will become more bearish and it will give you a bearish signal. Okay, guys, let me tell you one thing, all of you people, please read the disclaimer that is over here. Everything that we are showing right now is for educational purposes, for informational purposes. None of these things can be construed as investment recommendations or investment or trading advice, right? I hope that disclaimer is clear for all of you, and it's been running over here, so please take note of that. All right. Okay. What next do we see now? Anyone here? Anyone who was online, you want to suggest anything that what next we need to see, right? Or shall we move to the Camarilla page? Let me go here and let me go to pivots view and let me go to the Camarilla Pivots page, and once I go to this Camarilla page here, what do I find? I want to look at the price below L4 and price above H4. I want to look at all of these things. All right, and because H4 level, yeah, is your most important resistance, the stock breaking your H4 level and moving up is what is coming over here, right? L4, okay, what you're seeing, L4 is like your most important support for the day. The stock breaking this L4 support and going down is what is coming over here, right? Yeah, that is what we are seeing, and what we can see from this now is that ITC, BPCL, Adani Enter, Atul, Alchem, right? And over here we are finding HDFC Bank, Torrent, Indigo. Okay, what I'm going to do first is, what will I do now? I'll not look at this page fully for now. I'm going to go and I'm going to make it bullish first. I only find ICICI GI in price above H3, right? Let me go to ICICI GI. Okay, I can see that it is in a pretty good uptrend and it is broken above its H3 level, but it is moving very sideways here. All right, since it is started moving sideways, and since today is a bearish day, even though ICICI GI looks like it's in a good trend, given a good H3 breakout, maybe was part of my watch list also, I would want to wait a little longer for more evidence to come. If today was like a bullish day, I would have straight away gone and bought ICICI GI if I had seen another successive green candle here. But on a day like today, I will wait, right? Okay. And if I go here and if I choose bearish, let me choose bearish. What do I see in bearish? I find Adani Enterprises in bearish here. I find UPL, IEX, MCX, Shree Cement. UPL again, let me go and write UPL here. Let's see what is happening in UPL. Yes, UPL definitely. The moment UPL is going to break H4 level, I'll be interested in taking a looking for short signal in UPL. All right, and Adani Enterprises is the only one here. So let me go to Adani Enterprises and let me find, yes, Adani Enterprises is giving a pretty good signal now. But if you saw in the other pages, we already got signals much earlier, right? When you go on the expert alerts page, you get the signal first, right? At 9:15, you will be able to identify Adani Enterprises. If you are looking at R1, S1, you would have sort of entered Adani Enterprises here. If you are looking at Camarilla H4, you will maybe enter Adani Enterprises now. So each of these, different technical indicators that you are seeing, each of you will give you the same signal at different points of time. When you get the signal first, it'll be the least reliable, right? When you get the signal later, you are waiting for more reliability, right? So if you want more reliability, you will enter the trade a little later, but the probability of the trade working can be higher. If you want to enter the trade very early in the trend, the chances of a false signal can be high, right? So the risk also can be high. So it is always like a risk and return trade-off that you need to make, right? And you need to accept in the market, right? Okay, I can see many questions popping up on the chat, but the first question I'm going to answer is Ambal Walan's question, because I promised that I will do it yesterday. You asked me the same question yesterday. I promised that I'll cover it here, so let me do it. So Ambal Walan is asking how to find previous day high cut and previous day low cut. Ambal Walan, that is very simple. All you need to do to find out stocks that are cutting previous day high and low is you just go to expert alerts here. Yeah, you need to scroll down and you can see this previous day, previous week, right? Let me show you. Here is previous day high, previous day low. All right. So what are we seeing right now? Ambal Walan, tell me. 85 stocks are actually below its previous days low, and only 7 stocks are above its previous day's high. Okay, so what does that mean? That means first of all, it means that the trend is still negative, and at the same time, only these 7 stocks are above their previous day's high. But if I go here, 85 stocks are below their previous day's low. So I hope that resolved your doubt. RSI Rajnikant Pradhan, futures and options trade is available in NeoTrader light version. Yes, we have the index page here. The index trades page that is there is available in your light version as well. Sahil Mittal, good morning. I tried to understand, but it is part of yesterday's session. Don't worry, Sahil, you can always, if you want to understand more, you can always get in touch with our team, and you can always watch the recording of yesterday's session, which is already on YouTube, and you can see today's session as well. That's not an issue. All right, all of you here, how do you want to see a sneak peek of a new feature that has not yet been launched on NeoTrader? Yeah, it is called rolling ticker. How many of you want to see this new feature called rolling ticker? I will show you right now. How many of you want to see? Please tell me yes if you would like to see this feature. And I will also show you the stocks that are coming on the basis of this particular feature. How many of you want to see it? Please write me on the chat box. Okay, who is here? And all of you people, if you are liking what I'm showing you so far, Indranil Banerjee, Lakshmi, Arjun Rao, Harold, Sendil Kumar, Chinmay, hey, hi Chinmay, how are you? SK Malik, Anand Gokhale, nice. Okay, all of you people who have, everyone here, like Rajiv, Ambal Walan, please now go and hit the like button. Like YouTube mein there is a like button, please go and like this particular video, go there and hit the like button. All of you people go and hit the like button, and I'm going to now show you this new feature called rolling ticker. And here it is. What is this feature? It is an alert system which will alert you on all the everything that is happening in NeoTrader. Okay, so you can go up and you can choose the sort of pages you want. So I have kept Camarilla on, I have kept Ichimoku on, and I will keep Fibonacci on. Okay, I'm only randomly. You can choose anything. You can choose all pages of NeoTrader here. Everything is there. Like Ambal Walan, you wanted to see previous day high and low cut. No, you can see. You can put that. Here you will see this previous day high, previous day low. If you want to see BB cut, someone was asking about Bollinger Band cut. You can go and you can put Bollinger Band cut here, and automatically it will show you exactly live in different pages. You don't need to go now. You can see everything here, right? So this page is going to be very useful. And you know what is the best part? We are going to go here now and we are going to choose our watch list and bearish, and we are just going to wait. That's all we're going to do. यहाँ पे date और ये timing है 10-4. What is the latest that has come? HDFC AMC, ठीक है. MCX S2, IX went below S2, Asian Paint went below S2. I'll just go here and write Asian Paint, and I'm like, okay, all right. Here I got my next signal, right? I went here and I saw what else is happening. What else is come? MCX. Chalo. Abhi I'll go here. I'll write MCX, and I can take a decision now if I want to take my trade or no, right? So all of these things are going to come. See, Adani Ports, Camarilla, bearish score of 2, right? If I go here, I'll write Adani Port. I can see that, see this, it is giving me a 2 score, and it is broken below the L4 level. So what happens now is, so what I showed you today is, you can exactly know what stock to pick, right? Exactly know what chart to see. What happens overall, right? When we are trading, we tend to run here and there. We have multiple screens open, then we have TV open, then we have WhatsApp open. कोई कुछ WhatsApp में कुछ आ जाता है, कोई आपका कोई WhatsApp groups होगा बाकी मार्केट का, वहाँ पे एक दो there will be some people whose advice you might be following. They might come and say something. TV में तो every 2 minutes someone is coming and giving some new stock. हाँ, especially if you see some of these newer news channels that have come, वहाँ पे तो हर 2 मिनट में मतलब फुल टाइम स्टॉक्स पे व्यू चलते ही रहता है. तो इट इज़ लाइक सुपर डुपर कंफ्यूजिंग देयर, राइट? एंड द होल आइडिया ऑफ creating this rolling ticker and creating a watch list is to cut out that noise and help you focus on only a few stocks like you did today. And if you do it like this, okay, we spent around 15-20 minutes yesterday and we've spent only half an hour since the morning now, but in this 30 minutes just see the number of opportunities you discovered, right? And there is no and I didn't do any great technical analysis. मैंने कुछ नहीं किया, मैंने कुछ एडवांस टेक्निकल एनालिसिस, कोई एडवांस स्ट्रैटेजी नहीं दिखाया. आई डिडंट इवन टीच यू एनीथिंग ऑनेस्टली. आई ओनली showed how I would trade using NeoTrader, right? And all of you people have it, right? If you don't have it, you can get in touch with our team and take it, right? And you can also do the same thing, okay? अभी देखो कुछ नहीं हुआ है, MCX IX पे वैसा ही है. we'll just wait here. आराम से ऐसा बैठो, just keep watching. कुछ आया तो इधर डाल दो चार्ट पे what to put, BAJJ, और देख लेना उसको लेना है कि नहीं. ओके, ये if it gives us, if this particular candle gives us a closing below L4, it is great. I can look at this I can look for a short signal. और मैं अभी बैठ गया वापस. Let it be on. I will do some time pass on my phone on WhatsApp in the meantime, and I'm going to go and I'm going to see if all you people have liked the particular video or no. Let me go here. Live market session मेरा चालू है. Wait, let me go here. ये देखो 106 लोग हैं इसमें, 106 people. Okay, but only 35 likes. Guys, what is this? 106 people but only 35 likes. I want to see at least 106 likes. So all you people who have not yet liked this particular video, please go and hit the like button. Okay, I see it became 36 now. Okay, मेरे को minimum 106 like इस पे दिखना है. Okay, all right, ठीक है. Arjun Rao, when will we be getting rolling ticker? We'll be getting that very soon. On Saturday, we are going to be doing a special session on Saturday, where I am going to be revealing NeoTrader 2.0. NeoTrader second, the new version of NeoTrader that is going to have many new things. I am going to be making an announcement of that. So all of you people in all your WhatsApp, Telegram groups and email and all, you will get the link for this announcement. And on Saturday, we'll be doing this particular session. And on Saturday, I'm going to be revealing a lot of new things to all of you. And at that time, I will also tell you by when you can expect all of these new features. All right. So in the meantime, let me come back here and let me see what happened. कितना हुआ अपना लाइक का नंबर 54 हो गया. वेरी गुड ऑसम गाइस, ऑसम 54. बट अनदर 50 मोर गाइस, 50 मोर, कम ऑन, सुपर. Thank you all of you. Thank you all for coming out today, and thank you all for even going out there and liking the particular video. It's superb. And I want, okay, now what I want all of you people to do is daily, okay, you go and you go to the dashboard in the morning and you make your view. Uske baad you promise me one thing, all of you people, Srinivas, Chinmay, Ambalwanan, Akash, Ajit, Mangala, Thaddeus, Sendil Kumar, Rajiv, Indranil. I know for sure that Rajiv Agnihotri will do this because he's a very diligent person. He attends all webinars and follows all rules. Anand Gokhale, right? Harold, Indranil, Lakshmi, all of you people, okay, all of you guys, promise me one thing, that daily you will spend 15 minutes either after the market in the evening, okay? Or if you are a morning person, early in the morning before the market begins, you will spend 15 to 20 minutes daily to go and create your watch list, right? And once your watch list is created, you will trade as per your watch list, and you will give preference to the stocks and preference to the trades that are only coming in your particular watch list. All right? Yes, Alok Agarwal says good explanation, thank you. Rajesh, please suggest Nifty support level. Yes, Rajesh, मैंने दिखाया था earlier. I'll show it to you again. You just go here to stock analyzer page, and you see here there is Nifty, and I can see that Nifty is in neutral. All right, Nifty is in neutral, and Nifty is between P to S1 like you are seeing over here. ये दिख रहा है pivot range, and ये दिख रहा है P to S1, right? If I look here, ये और ये level के बीच में घूम रहा है. So Nifty is actually hovering between its support and resistance. And let me go here, and let me go to the Nifty chart. Okay, यहाँ पे ही है Nifty chart. Why am I going here? इधर ही है, ऊपर रखा है मैंने. Here. See. It is, ये है pivot level is the one on white over here. एक second, let me put this pointer thing and let me do. अरे यार ये क्या है? Anyway, brush. That's right. So you can see this thing over here. ये वाला जो है ना level, that is your pivot point. ये वाला जो लेवल यहाँ पे है is your support level. All right. So as long as the Nifty is trading between P to S1 or P to R1, we can't really expect too much movement on the particular Nifty index, right? Only if it's going to break above R1 or break below S1, yeah, we are going to actually give it. Hello, Mr. Parvinder Singh, how are you? Yeah. Please note our game of golf is pending. Yeah. So next time when you come to our office, we need to go and play that golf game. Yeah. Baban Adak, rolling tickers not appears on my NeoTrader plays. Yes, Baban, it is an upcoming feature. Right, it is upcoming. It is not yet launched. Very soon it will be launched. And on Saturday, we are doing a session where we are, going to be revealing the new version of NeoTrader. And at that time, you will know. Arjun Rao, please give a tutorial for Pivot and Camarilla. It is already available here, Arjun. You just go to our YouTube page. You just go here. And you just write NeoTrader, right? Once you write, like, you visit our NeoTrader channel now, go to videos, and you will see here, यहाँ पे trading strategy using Camarilla Pivots part 2, and over here we have part 1. All right. This is part 2 and this is part 1. And at the same time, if you just go to ask help here, go to live training, and you will be able to see all of that here as well, right? Thank you for guides for Nifty. You're most welcome, Mr. Rajesh. Sahil Parekh, Adani Ports hits S3. Wonderful use of NeoTrader. You're most welcome, Sahil. Please come and visit our office again, like once more. Yeah. Srinivas says yes. During these volatile periods, we need to use the watch list feature. Absolutely right, Srinivas. Creating watch list, especially in a choppy market, especially when you have a volatile market like Srinivas points out, the number of false signals will be very high, right? And because of the volatility, many patterns will fail, many technical signals will fail because of heightened levels of volatility. At such times, it is very important to only pick those stocks where the trend is very clear, right? Where you have a very clear trend, the failure rate will be low and the success rate will be much higher. So at such times, you only trade the stocks with the best trends. And by creating this watch list, you can sort of identify those stocks. Do you have an office in Delhi? No, we don't have an office in Delhi, but hopefully soon, Mr. Amit, we might do an event in Delhi, right? And if and when we do that event, you will be the first person whom we will invite. So you can be rest assured. Utpal, you can go and you can speak to our team. You can speak to anyone from our sales team. They will help you out. Yeah. And okay, guys, I hope I was able to teach you something new, and I was able to show you something that is useful. I would like to thank all of you guys for taking the time out in the live market and to come and attend this particular session. It was very nice of you guys to come, and it was also very nice of you guys to go and like the video, right? So thank you very much for all of that. Okay, and with that, I have reached the end. And we'll be, of course, be doing another session on Saturday, right? So I'm going to see you guys again on Saturday, right here on YouTube Live, right? And I will, see you again. Arjun, I joined your premium group. That's amazing, Arjun. Welcome to the NeoTrader family. And I would urge you to keep, learning new things, Arjun, and keep sharing what you've learned on the premium group. All the new things that you've learned, keep sharing. All right. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Rajiv. Thank you, Ambhalwanan. Thank you, Arjun. Everyone here. Thank you, Senthil Kumar. And with that, I will see you again on Saturday. Have a great day of trading ahead and have a great week as well. And we will connect again on the weekend. Goodbye.